Hello everyone. So today's class is basically on Indian English literature. Okay, so it's basically the short history of the Indian English novels. It's novels are a part of literature, right? So today's focus on Indian English novels. So we'll start from the very beginning, from the introduction, and there will be two sections. Like in one section, through various videos, I'll give you the detailed information, and in another section there will be a video where the summary would be there, right? We could call it the gist. Okay, so let's start. Introduction. So when we think of the early Indian English novel, we think of Trinity. Trinity is basically the trio of what? M, N and O. Okay, trio of M, N, O. What is M and O? M for Mulkraj Anand. N comes from here, Narayan. R.K. Narayan. N comes from here, from Narayan. And Raja Rao. So the O of Rao comes here. So the trio was M and O. Mulkraj Anand. His birth was there in 1905. R.K. Narayan. He was born in 1906. And Raja Rao, born in 1908. So basically, I think we all know कि जो ईयर होता है, if 1900 right, 1900 ईयर हैज बिगिन, तो हम उसको 20th सेंचुरी कहेंगे, राइट? इफ 1800 ईयर हैज बिगिन तो हम उसको 19th सेंचुरी कहेंगे, राइट? इफ 2000 हैज बिगिन तो हम उसको 21st सेंचुरी कहेंगे. So coming back here, all three begin writing in the 1930s, and all three have seen the turn of the century, right? They begin here, so definitely they have they saw the century, how the century turned, right? Their influence or their importance in the world of the Indian English novel cannot be measured, definitely. And the very basic, the very famous work of all the three are Mulkraj Anand's work Untouchable, Narayan's Swami and Friends, Rao's Kanthapura, right? The Indian English novel found its place in the gamut. Gamut means the range, the complete range or scope of something. So what happened is the Indian English novel found its place in the complete range of Indian literatures. Guys, ये जो तीन novels हैं, Untouchables, Swami and Friends and Kanthapura, तीनों novels मैं with depth वीडियो शेयर करूँगी. जो राइटर्स है उनकी बायोपिक एंड उनकी बायोग्राफी, एंड अलॉन्ग विद दैट द फुल वर्क. Next, but the Indian English novel did not have its beginning in the 30s of the 20th century. Definitely, 30s of the 20th century means 1900, right? And in that the 30s, so 1930. Okay, 30s of the 20th century means 1930. So definitely Indian English literature did not have its beginning in 1930s. Fine. How could that have been? Why it was not there in 1930? Because modern novel was already there in India. Okay, so after the modern novel, this Indian literature came into the picture. Next, English education was introduced in India in early 19th century. See, English was introduced in India in early 19th century. Fine, and it is reason to expect that essays and articles and sketches would have begun to flow from Indian pens soon after, especially with the establishment of English journals and newspapers. So guys, India के अंदर, so students, India के अंदर English journals or newspapers had already begun. Fine, so that definitely meant कि उससे पहले ही English came into picture. English education came to India in early 19th century. So then only people began to study it, and with years of efforts and studying, then only they could write the journals and everything. And these are very very small and basic thing, just that I'm giving you a depth of all the topics in the further videos. That's why I'm explaining this. And with the English presence in India from even earlier, right? Definitely. According to the information in the books, English education came in India in early 19th century, but definitely it had already came into India earlier, right? See guys, see students, these the England people had conquered our nation, we all know that, right? So the high society people, the rich dome of India, their kids had already studied this English, so definitely they had known the English from earlier time only. But for the genuine section, for the bigger section of India, English education was introduced in India in early 19th century. Okay, so it should be expected that some Indians wrote in English even earlier than that. Exactly. All this lead almost naturally to fiction in English, short as well as long. So it's just an introduction, and then in the next video we'll continue further.